Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this Truth Vinyasa flow. As always, if you know you're a bit more inflexible, you might like to grab 2 blocks and a yoga belt or anything that you can think of to replace. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and meet me on the mat. Alright, so when you guys are ready, you can go ahead and grab your blocks. Place them towards the top of your mat. Same thing for your yoga belt, because that's probably where you're going to need it to begin. We're just going to start in a comfortable cross-legged seated position towards the end of your mat. When you're here, I'll invite you to place your hands to rest on your knees. Palms facing down if you need a bit more grounding, facing up if you need more energy. Also invite you to close your eyes if you haven't already done so. Starting to bring your attention, your focus inward. So focusing on your breath, your body. Also taking the time to activate your Ujjayi breath. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Always ensuring that each inhalation and exhalation is as equal as possible. Next inhalation, we're going to do a little breathing exercise. So it's called Kapalabhati breathing. So basically, we're just going to take a full inhale. You're breathing through the nose, trying to keep your mouth closed. So you're going to take a full inhale, exhale halfway, and you can always bring your hands to your belly when you're doing this breathing exercise if it can help you really understand the movement. Because you're really trying to bring your belly button towards your spine. So removing all the air out of your stomach. So I'm just going to demonstrate it once. You're going to inhale fully. Exhale halfway. So a little movement like this, little motions like this. We're going to try and do it all together 25 times. If you can't do it 25 times, that's totally fine. Try and do your best. If you want to do more, you can do more. So all together, try and keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. Take a full inhale. Exhale halfway. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, exhale, side out. One more like this, inhale fully. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Next inhalation, slowly inhale, arms rise up and overhead. With your exhalation, make sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears. You're going to lower your arms and your hands down in front of you. Let your hands slide forward, press your hands down, shift the weight forward, and cross your leg. Make your way into your tabletop position. When you're here, always ensuring your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. You're going to inhale, extend that right leg back behind you. With your next inhalation, you're going to extend your left arm in front, keeping your left fingertips down on the mat. When you're with your next exhalation, you're going to lift that right leg up. If you feel comfortable, you can try and lift your left arm up towards the sky. All right? So when you're here, you're just going to hold it for 5, 4, squeeze your core, 3, 2. Next inhalation, maybe you stay here. I'm going to inhale. Exhale, try and bring knee to opposite elbow. Then extend and bring it in. And extend. Last one, bring it in. And extend. Next inhalation, you're going to try and maybe stay here. Or slowly move your left arm towards the side, right leg towards the side. Keep your body, try and not move your body too much and bring it back in. For 2. Bring it back in. Last one. Bring it back in. Next exhalation, lower your left hand down. If this is too hard, you can always lower your right foot down. But give yourself a try, don't underestimate yourself. And try and tuck those left back toes, press your hands down, exhale. Slowly lift yourself into your three-legged dog, bent leg, open hips. So you're pressing your hips towards the right, pressing your chest towards the right, maybe looking under your right armpit. You're really pressing back with your right foot to help you open your hips as much as you can. Next, inhalation, left heel lifts off the mat. You're going to exhale, curl that right thigh to your chest. Slowly lower your foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms come up, high lunge. With your exhalation, you're going to slowly glide yourself towards the back edge of your mat with your left hand. When you're here, make sure back foot, 45 degree. You're going to bring your hands to prayer to heart. Slowly sit your bum back and down. Find your side lunge, all right? So when you're here, before we move on to anything else, make sure knees stay over your ankle, all right? So even if you need to grab your blocks, place one block behind you, one in front. And this left foot stays fully planted on the mat. Don't go on your heel, don't go on the tip of the toes. So wherever you are, maybe you stay here, or maybe you're gonna wanna keep your hands to heart, or plant your hands down in front. See whatever you feel most comfortable with. You're gonna inhale, press your left foot down, try and lift up, and switch side lunge, other side. Keep your knee over your ankle. And lift it up, and side lunge. And lift it up, and side lunge. And last one, lift it up, and find your side lunge. Last one here, so you're gonna try and let it sink down. If you can, lower your bum all the way down. Lower your bum all the way down. Make sure you're pressing your chest forward, looking over your right shoulder. If you have your blocks, make sure focusing on your alignment. I know it's harder at first because it's more active when your bum is not all the way down. But focus on your breath. Trust the process. Next inhalation, you're going to press that left foot down. Slowly lift it up. Try and find high lunge at the top of the mat. Keep your hands to prayer to heart if possible. Next inhalation, arms come up. Make sure that back leg is extended, so very active, no bend. You're going to inhale with your exhale, curl your chin in. Slowly lower your chest so that it's parallel to the mat. Arms are straight. Inhale, lift it back up. With your exhalation, plant that back foot down, 45 degree, heels are in line, bend in that front leg. Find your warrior two, make sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears. You have a tendency to move a lot forward here, so try and maybe bring yourself a little bit back. You're going to inhale, shift the weight forward to reverse, so grabbing that back leg with your left hand, pressing your chest forward. Focusing on your breath. Next exhalation, slowly dive it forward. You're going to center right forearm into your right thigh. Modified side angle. So you're pressing your chest forward, extending. Left arm up and overhead. Focusing on your breath. Next inhalation, slowly going to lower left hand down on the mat. Come on those left back toes. Inhale, right arm reaches up. You're pressing your chest towards the right. With your exhalation, slowly press into your left hand. Just stack right leg over the left. For your side plank, right hips reach towards the sky for 5. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2. Next exhalation, bend into your right leg. You're going to lower right back toes behind you. Exhale, hips dip down. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your heart for your wild thing. Next exhalation, press your left hand down, then the right. Curl your right thigh in. Hold it here. Shoulders over wrist for 3, 2. Exhale, slowly lower your right leg down on the mat in front of you, finding your pigeon. So when you're here, you want to make sure your hips always stay square towards the front. Never let yourself fall on the outside like this. You can always grab a block if you need. Place it underneath your right hip bone. To really make sure hips stay squared, so wherever you are, in the beginning, I also suggest bringing right foot to touch your left hip bone, all right? So wherever you are, inhale, press your hands down, shoulders are down and away from your ears, and with your exhalation, try and work on letting yourself melt forward. Focus on your breath. Got 3 full breaths here. Use your exhalation to help you release that tension. Find the comfort that you're looking for in each posture. Next inhalation, so you're going to curl your chin in, press your hands down, lift yourself back up. You're going to exhale, press your hands down, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee off the mat, curl right thigh to your chest for 3, 2, exhale, extend your right leg back behind you. You're going to try and stack right leg over the left, bend into your legs, sit your bum back. You're going to try and lower right foot down, then your knees down, untuck the back toes, slowly, slowly, sit your bum all the way back. So you're trying here to find your Supta Gomukhasana, so having one knee stacked over the other, so left over the right. This posture looks different for everyone. If it's like this, that's totally fine. Don't compare yourself to me. Trying to keep, in the beginning, your feet towards your bum, towards your hips. If you're getting very comfortable with this posture, then you can try and walking your shins more parallel towards the front of the mat. But if not, I don't suggest doing this. So wherever you are, inhale, maybe you stay here, or arms come up. Exhale, maybe you press your hands down in front of you on your blocks, forearms down on your blocks. Make sure you're looking forward to really help you keep those shoulders down. You're focusing on your breath, not holding on to your breath. Next exhalation, slowly release, press your hands down, curl your chin in, lift yourself back up. You're going to bring your feet in. If they were out, you're going to slowly plant that left foot down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, I'm going to take a twist towards the left. Place your left hand back and down. You're going to try and place your right arm on the outside of your left thigh. With your inhalation, press your chest forward. Try and look over your left shoulder, taking a twist. Make sure you're focusing on your exhalation to help you go a little deeper. Next exhalation, slowly extend back your arms. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands can come down. You can plant both feet down. Shake your legs out a little bit if you need. You're going to cross right shin over the left. Rock yourself forward. Slowly make your way back to that little tabletop position. So when you're here, you can shake your hips a little bit from side to side if you need. Next inhalation, you're going to slowly extend that left leg back behind you. You're going to inhale again, extend your right arm in front. This time, fingertips are still down on the mat. With your exhalation, maybe you lift left leg. Next, exhale, maybe you lift right arm. Start here by holding. Squeeze your core for 5, shoulders over wrists, 4, 3, 2, maybe you stay here. You're going to inhale, exhale, crunch it in, knee to opposite elbow. Then inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Then extend, bring it in, and extend. I'm going to hold. Maybe you stay here, or exhale, bring it to the side. So right arm comes to the side. Try and not move your body too much. Bring it back in for 2. Focus on your breath. Last 1. Beautiful. Next exhalation, right hand comes down. Try and tuck those right back toes with your exhalation. Lift it up. 3-legged dog, open hip. You're opening your hips towards the left this time, pressing your chest towards the left, looking under left armpit. Try and really press that left foot back behind you. Focus on your breath. Next inhalation, right heel lifts off the mat. Exhale, curl that left leg to your chest. Slowly lower your foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms come up. High lunge. Next exhalation, you're going to let yourself glide towards the back edge of your mat. Again, foot comes at a 45-degree. Sit your bum back and down. Maybe your hands stay to prayer to heart. Or again, you can have your hands in front. Basically, shift the weight forward, lift it up, and sit back down. So wherever you are, lift it up, sit back down. Knee over ankle, lift it up, sit back down. Last one, lift it up, sit back down. Stay here. Knee over ankle, press your chest forward, wherever you are. Inhale, press into your right foot to try and lift, and find high lunge at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. Exhale, curl your chin in. Lower your chest towards the mat, parallel to the mat. Then lift it up. Beautiful. Exhale, back foot lowers down, 45 degree. Extend your arms by your side, looking forward. Warrior 2. Make sure you're bending in that front leg. Inhale, shift the weight forward to reverse. Press your heart forward. Exhale, shift the weight forward. You're going to place center left forearm into your left thigh. Modified side angle. Make sure you're really pressing your chest forward, not rounding. Next exhalation, you're going to lower your right hand down. Inhale, left arm comes up, so you're on those right back toes. Pressing your chest towards the left. You're going to inhale, press into your right hand. Slowly try and stack. Left leg over the right. Hold it here. Press the floor away for 5. Pull those left hips towards the sky. 4, 3, 2. Next exhalation, slowly bend in your left leg. You're going to lower those left back toes down on the mat. Inhale, hips dip down. Exhale, lift your hips, lift your heart. Wild thing. Next inhalation, press into your right hand. Press into the left. Curl left thigh to your chest for 3, 2. Exhale, slowly lower down for your pigeon. So when you're here, make sure again, hips stay square towards the front of the mat. Use whatever variation you need. Shoulders are down. And with your exhalation, slowly try and let yourself move forward. So focusing on your breath. Got 2 more full breaths here. Next inhalation, you can slowly curl your chin in, press your hands down. You're going to press your hands down, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee off the mat. Curl left thigh to your chest for 3, 2. Exhale, straighten that left leg back behind you. You're going to try and stack left leg over the right. Bend into your leg. You're going to lower left foot down, knees come down, untuck the back toes, sit your bum all the way down. Try and find your Supta Gumukasana. So knees stack as much as you can, one on top of the other. Maybe you stay here again if you're really, really comfortable, but again, don't compare yourself to me. It's all about practice. So wherever you are, inhale, maybe arms come up. Exhale, maybe place your hands down in front of you on your blocks. Maybe forearms come down on your blocks. Making sure you're focusing on your breath, focusing on the alignment, really removing your ego out of the practice. That's truly how you're going to see progress a lot faster. One more full breath here. Next exhalation, you can slowly curl your chin and press your hands down. Slowly lift yourself back up. You can bring your feet in if they were out. You're going to press your right foot down. This time, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take a twist towards the right. Place your right hand back and down. You're going to try and place your left arm on the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, press your chest forward. Exhale, try and look as much as you can over your right shoulder. Taking a twist. Focus on your exhalation. Next inhalation, straighten your arms. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, you can plant your hands down. Slowly plant your feet down. Give yourself a little shake. This time you're going to stack your left shin over the right. Roll yourself forward. Find your little tabletop position. With your exhalation, you're just going to try and sit your bum towards your heels. Let your hands glide forward. Forehead here is going to melt down on the mat. Finding your modified child's pose. Your knees are slightly wider than hips distance. Your feet are perfectly in line with your knees. I'm going to take one more full breath here. Next inhalation, you're going to press your hands down on the mat. Curl your chin in. Wave it forward to your tabletop position. When shoulders are over wrists, you're going to wrap your arms around and in. Try and lower chest in between your hands and chin down. With your inhalation, glide it forward for your mini cobra. So wrap those arms around it in. Exhale, lower it down. Really nice. So next inhalation, we're going to do some locust lifts. So if you want to add an extra challenge, you can always add blocks in your hands to add some weight. So whatever you prefer. So you're going to extend your arms in front of you, keeping your legs hips distance, and your thumbs are going to point towards the sky. You're going to lower your forehead all the way down on the mat. When you're here, you're going to inhale. Slowly lift your head, lift your arms, lift your chest. Then lift your legs and hold. Shoulders down for 10, 9, 8. Focus on your breath. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there. Slowly release. You're going to lower your right cheek down on the mat. You can bring your arms by your side, shake your legs out a little bit if you need. Take a moment for yourself. Next inhalation, we're going to do this one more time, right? So you're going to inhale, lower your forehead all the way down. Next inhalation, lift your head, lift your chest. Lift your arms, lift your legs, squeeze your glutes together and hold for 10. You're reaching forward with your fingers, reaching back with your toes for 9, 8, 7, 6, stay strong, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. You can lower your left cheek down on the mat. Give your legs a little shake from side to side. And when you're ready, you're going to plant your hands on each side of your chest. Press your hands down. Curl your chin in, let your hips glide you back. You're going to tuck the back toes, lift it up. Slowly find your downward facing dog. When you're here, take a moment. 3 full breaths just to kind of connect yourself with the first downward facing dog of the practice. You can always pedal out the legs if you need. Always ensuring your feet are hips distance or slightly wider. Feel a little tighter in the hamstrings. Always suggest keeping the heels lifted. Slide the bend in the knees. You're making sure you're pressing your chest towards your thighs. Looking towards your belly button. Next, inhalation, you're going to press your hands down. You're going to curl your chin in. Wave it forward to your high plank when shoulders are over it. So you're going to exhale, drop the belly. Bend the knees as much as you need. Let your hips glide you back to that downward facing dog. 2 more like this. So you're inhale, curling your chin to your chest. Wave it forward. Exhale, drop the belly. Lift the tail, lift the gaze. And this is the last thing to come down. Alright, last one. Inhale to wave it forward. Exhale. Drop the belly. Lift the tail, lift the gaze. When you make it back, just take 2 full breaths in your downward facing dog. Make sure you're wrapping your arms around and in. Kind of imagining your armpits are looking at each other. You're going to inhale, lift both heels off the mat. Look forward. Bend in your knees. You can hop or step. Just one foot then the other. And I always show the hop. Inhale, find your straight back. You can place your hands on your shins or on your blocks on the mat. And with your exhalation, slowly let yourself mat forward. You can keep a slight bend in the knees. Hold on to opposite elbows if you want. Most important part is really that you're shifting the weight towards the tip of the toes. Not holding on to your breath, focusing on your exhalation. Next, inhalation to press your hands down on your shins. Straight back. You're going to exhale, walk your feet a little wider than hips distance. You're going to make sure your toes are pointing out, heels are pointing in. You're going to inhale with your exhalation. Try and sit your bum back and down. Find your yogi squat. Keep maybe your hands down on your blocks and come back to your inhalation. Straight back your legs. Exhale, sit it back and down. Pressing your heart forward. Inhale, try and straighten both legs. So you can have your blocks here if you need, right? Exhale, sit it back and down. And inhale to press. 2 more. Exhale, sit it back and down. And press. Last one, I'm going to sit it back and down here and hold. You can bring your hands to prayer to heart. When you're here, you want to use the strength of your arms to help you press your thighs towards the outside, really pressing your chest forward. Make sure your shoulders are down. If you're having a hard time keeping your spine straight, highly suggest you grab a block and sit underneath your bum, so many heights of the block, to really make sure you're focusing on alignment. Next inhalation, maybe you stay here. You're going to inhale, try and plant that left hand down. With your exhalation, right arm reaches up. You're pressing your chest forward to really help you get a nice side stretch here. Looking towards the sky here. I wouldn't say your right hand, towards the sky. Next exhalation, slowly bring your back. Hands come back to prayer to heart. Press your chest forward. You're going to inhale, press your right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Press your chest forward with your exhalation. Shoulders stay down. Find your twist, your side stretch. Exhale, slowly bring it back. Hands come to prayer to heart. Press your chest forward. With your next exhalation, you're just going to slowly sit your bum all the way down. You can shake your legs out a little bit from side to side if you need. You're going to take a moment, straighten both legs in front of you. When you're here, maybe you'd like to grab your yoga belt. You're going to make sure your legs are glued together, feet are flexed. If you use your yoga belt, you place it underneath your feet. You're going to inhale, press your chest forward. Make sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears. So if you stay here and you feel a stretch, that's beautiful. Make sure you're not rounding like this. When you're rounding like this, it's because you went too far, right? So pressing your chest forward and then slowly working on lowering down. So wherever you are, if you're more flexible, you can try and grab onto opposite wrists. You can also place one block or two or many behind your feet like this. Focus on your breath. Make sure you're looking forward. 2 more full breaths here. Next exhalation, can slowly release, curl your chin in, vertebrae per vertebrae, lift yourself back up. You're going to slowly sit towards the top of your mat, planting your feet down. You're going to grab onto your shins, curl your chin in, rounding to your back, lower, middle, and upper back, all the way down. When you're here, you can bring your thighs to your chest, take a few movements from side to side. Next inhalation, you're going to interlace your fingers. Grab a hold onto your right shin. With your exhalation, just try and straighten that left leg down on the mat in front of you. When you're here, you're just trying to bring your right knee as close to your armpit as you can. Make sure both feet are flexed. You can take little circles with that right ankle. Next exhalation, maybe you're gonna try, actually everyone is gonna try and come onto your right shin. So maybe you're gonna grab it from under. You're trying to bring your shin close to your chest. So maybe you're doing that. If you're more flexible, maybe you're gonna be able to place one form than the other, but really don't compare yourselves to me. Don't complicate your life. Do the easiest version for you. You can also take little movements from side to side. Focus on your breath. Next exhalation, slowly gonna release. You're gonna inhale, extend your arms by your side, palms facing down. You're gonna look towards the right. You're gonna place your left hand on your right thigh. With your exhalation, slowly let your right leg fall towards the left. Again, when you're here, you're making sure you're keeping those shoulder blades glued to the mat. Doesn't matter where your leg is, you're focusing on your breath. Next exhalation, can slowly release. Bring both thighs back into your chest. Take a few movements here from side to side. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, interlace your fingers, grab a hold onto your left shin, extend that right leg in front of you. Make sure both feet are flexed. That right leg is all the way down on the mat. You can also take little circles with your left ankle. Really trying to bring your left knee as close to your armpit as you can. Next exhalation can slowly release. Again, we're going to try and grab a hold onto your left shin so you can grab it from under. So again, place one forearm then the other. Do the same variation you did on the other side. You can take little movements from side to side. Make sure you're not holding on to your breath. Really using that exhalation to help you go a little deeper, calm your thoughts. Mind is way stronger than the body. Next exhalation can slowly release. I'm going to inhale, extend your arms by your side, palms facing down. I'm going to look towards the left. This time, place your right hand on your left thigh. Slowly let your leg fall towards the right. Make sure your shoulder blades stay glued. Focus on your breath. Next exhalation can slowly bring it back. Bring both thighs back in to your chest. Make sure you're taking a few movements from side to side. With your next exhalation, you're just going to slowly bring the inside of the feet together. Let your legs fall by your side. You can bring your hands to rest on the inside of your thighs or alongside your body. Just going to take a few breaths here before taking our final Savasana. So taking this time to reconnect with your breath, your body. Next inhalation, you're slowly going to bring your legs back together. With your exhalation, you're just going to straighten your left leg, then the right in front of you. Shake your legs out a little bit. Let your arms fall by your side, palms facing up. Taking a moment here in your final Shavasana. So taking this time to truly integrate everything that we just worked on today. Thank your body for this beautiful practice. As always, I truly hope that you enjoyed this true Vinyasa flow, that you have a wonderful day. Namaste.